been a while since I've been on the river because the Thames has been flooded for such a long time. But I've had an opportunity, so I've come out for a few hours on the quiver tip. I've just put back a 3-pounder. And I've had this nice 4 in the hail. I was having snow and then the snow turned to hail, so it's been pretty cold. I can barely feel my fingers, but nice to be finally catching some chub again. It's been, like I say, ages since I've been able to actually sensibly go fishing. So happy days. Let's put it back and get that rod back out again, because that's 2 from the same swim in the space of, I don't know, well, 5 minutes. See if we get another one. Well, there we go. Looks like a 5-pounder to me, high 5 as well. Possibly even 6. Certainly high 5. There's a 5 pound 13. Big piece of bread flake. I'm talking big chunk of flake, size 6 hook. Ooh. And second cast in the swim. First one I've got to on this stretch. So very happy indeed. And away. Just trying one last spot before I go back to the car, and I've managed another 5-pounder. Another nice chunky winter chub, look, nice fat one. This one's 5.2. Fantastic though, eh? Don't really want to go home. But anyway, let's put it back and I'll be off. Alright, so another after work session. First cast on a club stretch of water. I've got this nice 4-pounder. And 6 days in counting to the end of the season. So these short sessions after work, dipping in and out, are starting to pay off, because at least I'm catching some fish after such a long wait. It's excellent. Frankly, I don't care what they are. A nice sort of 4.5 pounder, something like that. Thought I'd try a little bit of jungle warfare. It's a spot where I have caught fish from before. I sort of move the way along the bank under all these trees, under this cover. So there's definitely a chance. Just extracting them is going to be a challenge if it's a big one. We've got strong line. Right, there we go. Well, we got him out. It's not a big fish, it's a low 3. There it goes. Like I say, they move along the bank amongst all the trees and snags. So if you've got a space that you think you can get fish out of, give it a go, because they're definitely catchable and definitely landable if you've got strong tackle too. Anyway, he's got a little sort of little nick on his tail. Anyway, let's put this back, shall we? See if we can get a big one. It's a nice looking swim, fishing along the crease. Just there, so you've got a nice bit of slack. It's great if you follow that. You got the flow. And just plenty of places along this river now that the flooding's gone down that like this, with slacks and nice creases. That's where I'm putting my bait. Well, no sooner as I potted out the crease that I was fishing and dropped that bait into, I got a fish. So let's get it out and hook it and have a look at it. No idea how big it is. Put up quite the scrap though. Tried to get in under the bank down there. But let's have a look. Well, there you go. Lovely 4-pounder. These winter chub, aren't they great? Big fat bellies, solid fish. Fight really hard. And if you put the bait in the right place, you can get a bite really quickly. I mean, I'm on probably my, I don't know, 9th swim probably. And I've only been down the river for a few hours, a couple of hours, maybe 3 hours. And just sort of stay mobile. Putting a bait in where they should be. And every now and again you hit into one. Anyway, let's put this back. A fine winter chub from the River Thames. So it's the last Sunday of the season. I was out celebrating my 50th birthday last night, so I'm feeling a bit cloudy headed to say the least. But there's nothing better to clear the head than getting out on the river, even if it is raining and pretty miserable and muddy and wet out here. This is the first swim, first cast of the day, and conditions actually feel really good. So feeling positive that might get even just one fish will do me, to be honest. I'm only out for about 2 hours. But fishing the liquidised bread in the cage feeder with the bread flake on the hook, as I prefer. And dropping baits on the crease, in and around sort of snaggy areas where there's a bit of cover for the fish. And yeah, fingers crossed we'll get a bit of action. First swim on the bread flake again. First cast, in fact. I've got this nice 4-pounder. Good condition as well, look. Pretty much pristine fish. It's really good conditions. I mean, the river's dropped a good foot in the last few days. And yeah, the fish are hungry. We've got, what, 5 days in counting now to the end of the season. So I'm out again, short session fishing. Just trying to catch some fish. Hopefully I can get a bigger one. But great start. Let's put it back and get fishing again though. Excellent. So, move swims, and again, first cast in the right spot basically. Got a nice 5-pound, 5-ounce fish, short, super fat and chunky. Look at that bad boy. What a cracker, eh? Really chubby, fat fish. Glad I came out. Certainly cleared the hangover away. Anyway, let's put it back, and I think I'll probably give myself half an hour more because it just feels really good at the moment. Cracker though, eh? So yesterday we had some rain and the river's coloured up again. So it's made the chub fishing a little bit more difficult. But it does mean that I'm probably going to come down tomorrow and give it one last go for the barbel. I've not done a lot of barbel fishing this season. But yeah, I think it might be worth a go. So watch this space. And so today was supposed to be my last day chub fishing, but as you can see, the river has changed colour since I was last down here, and visibility in the water is pretty poor. So change of plan, and I think it's a bit of a long shot really, but I'm going to give it a go for the barbel instead. So this will be my last session of the season, and fingers crossed that a nice smelly paste covered bait in this muddy water is going to get me a bite. Just fishing for one fish. My barbel fishing has been atrocious this season. I've not done a huge amount of it, to be fair, but I don't think the last barbel I had was well, I've not had one since August, and we're now, well, coming up to the middle of March, so not great. But anyway, let's see how it goes, shall we? Well, it's just gone about 8 o'clock, been down for about 3 hours. Simon, the fishing cowboy's joined me for what's our last session of the season probably. And the river's all muddied up, so chub fishing is not really an option this evening. So we brought the barbel rods down and managed to get one. Little flapper. Really can't complain. Bit of damage look to its tail, just noticed. Looks suspiciously like a predator's done that, but over the moon to have a little barbel on the last session of the season. Let's put it back, and you know, hopefully you might get one of the bigger brothers or sisters that are out there. Excellent that they're in the area though. Happy days. So we're at about midnight, and I think it's sadly time to call it a day for this evening and for this river season. I hope you've enjoyed watching some of the films that I've put out over the last year. Certainly enjoy making them. But it's now time to turn attentions to the tench fishing, I think. I'll probably have a few weeks off and do a bit of bankside maintenance along the rivers that I bailiff, and do a bit of work around the lake as well in preparation for tench fishing. So I'll be getting the rake out and the deeper out and finding spots, and putting a bit of bait out to try to clear some spots. And I suppose by the end of March, probably early April, I'll be out on that first tench session of the new year. So looking forward to that, and please look out for videos of my tench exploits when I get around to doing some. So like I say, thanks for watching, and hope you had a good season too, and yeah, see you on another video sometime soon.